Start now. Yeah. Aswani Kumar is joining us. Good. So today, I just wanted to tell you that I have posted already this Aparchita exam warriors book. Just we will go through this, what it is, step by step. Then we will see what we can learn from this. So the first page is telling about below list is exhaustive. Below list is exhaustive. But in case IBPS or SBI give a list of documents, do check it as well, that you do not miss anything that is not mentioned here. They are giving you some materials. What are the things you have to take with you when you go for the interview? So, and however, you please go through the call letter once it is received. Your call letter printout and application form printout. See, before your, of course, this may not, of course, for you people, it may not be applicable, because for you Federal Bank people, they will not ask you to take out a printout and all, because they have everything in computer. Here also they have, but their system is different. IBPS and then SBI. And other people from Karnataka Bank, for you, the system is slightly different in that you will get a format from Karnataka Bank. That biodata format, you have to fill it up. Hello? Yes, yes, please. உங்க பேர் என்ன சொன்னீங்க? மறந்து போச்சு எனக்கு. விஎஸ். சொல்லுங்க. சொல்லுங்க. அப்படியா? ஒரு நிமிஷம். ரொம்ப லேட். ஒரு நிமிஷம். இத்தனை நேரம் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன். வர ஒரு நிமிஷம். உங்க நம்பர் வந்து 86088. சரி, இப்ப நான் வந்து என்ன பண்றேன், உங்களுக்கு என்னுடைய ஜூம் ஐடி மட்டும் கொடுக்குறேன். அதை வச்சு நீங்க உள்ள வாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் கிளாஸ் முடிஞ்ச அப்புறம் அனுப்புறேன் உங்களுக்கு. ஆமா, கிளாஸ் ஆரம்பிச்சிடுச்சு. நீங்க வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணி ஒரு நிமிஷம். ஜூம் ஐடி இப்ப கொடுக்குறேன் உங்களுக்கு. ஐ எம் கிவிங் யூ ஜூம் ஐடி. யூ ப்ளீஸ் டேக் இட். கம். தேங்க்யூ. தேங்க்யூ. In fact, this is the first boy, who called me for Karnataka Bank interview. He is the first boy. He is from Tamil Nadu. Some name is said Vyas or something like that. What is the point I was telling about application? Yeah. See, Karnataka Bank people, don't worry. You will be getting a format from, you'll be getting a format from your, say, the Karnataka Bank. You have to fill up that, and then you have to take it along with you. Think they will tell you have to make out so many copies and all that. They will tell you have to make out so many copies and then take it along with you. That is the thing. So don't worry about it. Where is that one? Federal Bank. Yeah, this is what we were seeing. I have to share this again with you. Yeah. I have to share this with you again. Are you able to, are you seeing again Aparchit material? Yes, before sir. You? Now you are getting. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's right. See, what are the other things you have to take it with you? You must have it. Number one, date of birth certificate. Date of birth, normally 10th class certificate or some other, say, Aadhaar card or whatever it is. In ID proof, you must have Aadhaar card and PAN card also. Then driving license. Whatever you are given, you take it. Whatever you have mentioned in the application, same thing. And everything should tally properly. But of course, in banks like Federal and Karnataka, they may not be very strict, and and here in nowadays only Federal Bank is conducting interview in person. Previously, they were conducting online only also. So, and then you have to carry with you 10th class, 12th class mark sheet, graduation mark sheets. Then, if you are having caste certificate, you must have it. Then, if you belong to EWS, in the case of Federal Bank, all these things doesn't apply. In the case of Karnataka Bank, they do insist on all these things. So, NOC, if you are working in a government, that will not be applicable for you. COVID COVID problem nahi hoga, fir bhi whenever they are advising you to wear what is that mask, you wear it, and if they are insisting on documents, you please take it with you. Okay, that is the thing I want to tell you about the documents. Interview process, formal attire, dress. I want you will dress yourself in the way that you like yourself better. But invariably, we tell boys that you let them dress themselves with, say, dark color pant and light color shirt. Then nowadays, if you are going for officer interview, boys are wearing ties. So if it is not very inconvenient for you, please wear a tie. But I was brought up under a system where we were not having all these formalities. I'm talking about 1969. In those days, I remember very well. I went there along with chappal, chappal only, and only a slack shirt only, and not much. In those days, that much formality was not there. But nowadays, formality requires boys dressing themselves properly, and also girls. Some of in North Indian girls, some of them they come in, say, pant, suit, and all that, whatever it is. So dress is more important, but dress in a way that you like very much. For example, say I always used to believe I look good only with this tika. So whatever you feel, you try to apply that and then go for the interview. So this is the any doubts regarding the dress and all, anything that comes to your mind regarding dress and all. Only thing is don't wear anything new. Normally, when you I don't know what is your experience. For me, it has been like this. Whenever I wear something new, I feel it is not that very convenient. So better wear something with which you are more comfortable. Yeah, that is what it is. 1 minute. Yes, excuse me. I'm there inside a class now. I'm talking to Karnataka and Federal Bank people. So I will talk to you after about half an hour. Okay. Yeah. So this is I was just making fun with my brother. Yeah, that's right. Now, body language. Regarding body language, so what are the points you can tell me? What are the things you will keep in mind when you go for interview? What are the please tell me one by one. For example, first we will. In fact, today Janma Joysen had an interview with me, and his interview has also been posted in the we channel. Did anybody see that? Soumya, did you watch that? Ashwani Kumar, did you watch that? Sri, did you
Yes,
watch
sir.
that?
Yes, sir, I saw.
Very good. You saw that.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Janma Jason, please tell me about body language. What are the points you want to tell about it? So, what do they, why they say body language is important? Please tell me, Janma Joyson. Janma
Sir,
Joyson, you are from which state?
Jharkhand, sir.
You told me Jharkhand. Okay. Abhi, body language, why it is relevant and why it is important in interviews.
Sir, as for my knowledge, so body language is the first thing that gives impression about individual. So if you just have a more open type of body language, just like not so conservative, like folding your hands and keeping it in your above your chest, or folding your legs like that, and it gives a some sort of indication that you are not very convenient. You are just trying to block something, like you are not very. It's like conservative sort of thing. So you shouldn't be putting your hands like folded and your one leg over the other. You should always sit comfortably, and you should means while going for the interview, you should chit chat a bit with some other people that are there for the interview. You shouldn't be talking too much, but at the same time, you shouldn't be sitting idly, just making yourself like aloof and just waiting for your turn. It shouldn't be happening like that.
Here I may differ with you to some extent. In many of the interviews panels, they they do not allow you to talk with others. But maybe in North India, the situation may be different. Whatever is the condition prevalent, please adopt that and go. But nothing wrong in talking, but you should talk in a very mild tone, not harsh tone and all that. Very good.
Yes, just tidbits like where you are from, or what you're doing. What That's it. Nothing like a
Yeah,
bit elaborate.
but invariably chance नहीं मिलेगा बात करने का क्योंकि the officer will be supervisor will be watching you on, and if you talk sometimes they may say please don't talk also. It depends. I don't know whether they are permitting you to watch the cell phones in the interviews. That we have to ask only from people who
No,
have
sir, no, sir.
attended.
They're not allowed. One
Allowing
must not look into the phone while giving and going for an interview. One
go
mustn't look into.
in the
Yeah.
outside while sitting outside also, outside the
Yeah,
hall
sir. It
also.
it does not give a good sign.
Yeah, I know.
That is what I think.
That's right. Very good. Next is Shivam. Shivam, what points would you like to tell about body language?
According to me, first impression is the last impression. So, when we are entering into the room or when we are sitting, we must try to sit in a proper way, or even when we are talking to them, we must like maintain eye contact with them. See if there are more than one panel members, we can see them all one by one, like. And we must take care our posture of sitting also. So I would just want all these points like in.
Shivam,
Yes, sir.
over. You completed
Yes, yes,
what
sir.
you are. No, no. You are appearing for which bank? Federal.
Yes, sir.
Your English has to improve, Baba. You are not able to communicate that very even to an extent of Jalma Jain Sen. Even his level is not that very good, but there, but he is slightly better than yours. So you at least the reason why I am not talking, I am allowing you to talk is to see that you get opportunity to communicate in English. That is the basic reason. So now, yeah, the one point you said is very important. First impression is the last impression or the best impression. So that is a very good point. Now, you want to say something more in English on the way you will enter into the room, the way you will walk, the way you will take seat, and then the like that. Thoda, can you talk something more on this?
Yes, sir. When we are entering the room, we must be calm and composed, and we can give a smile to the panel sitting there. It will be a good impression for them. And
Yeah, tell me.
yes, sir.
Tell me, tell me. I think I have given a video tips for interviews. Anybody has seen that video or not? I'm sure many of you would not have seen. Have you watched that video?
No,
Tell
sir, I
me.
have not.
I know many of you do not read what the materials given by me for this one, and also do not go through the content. Watch the videos also. 1 minute. I will show you that video. Yeah. That video will tell us some of the important points. Like, for example, here, if I go here, that what is that video? Just a minute. Here I should go video links. Okay. Then I should ask for tips. Ask for tips. Yeah, this is that one. That video is coming. So I will show you, and based on this, we will discuss after hearing that video or during that video. When it is being played, we can discuss something more necessary. You know, the reason behind I'm asking you to talk is you must develop the ability to communicate. That is the reason. Not that you are not talking, but you must try to develop. And normally, yeah, skip ads.
Dark came across a video on bank interviews. It is a 2-hour video, and I thought I should present it to you briefly. The points have been given by one Mr. T.C. Jain. Fortunately, he is no more. This video is dedicated to his memory. I'm telling you the important points he has given, say in that video. Let me try to explain in my own way.
Yeah, wait, before that, let me complete this body language problem. Body language, anybody else would like to speak something about body language in English, whatever you want to say, please come out briefly, quickly. Soumya, what would you like to tell me about body language? Sir, what is that language, sir? I know English, Hindi, then Kannada. What is this body language? Huh? Don't ask me like this. Come on, anybody would like to speak?
Sir, may I start?
Please
Yes,
speak.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, body language basically consists of body posture.
Ashwani Kumar,
sir,
would you
yes, sir.
tell about yourself?
Yes, sir. My name is Ashwani Kumar, and I'm pursuing graduation from Dr. Akhilesh Das Gupta, Institute of Technology and Management, Engineering. And as of now, I'm looking forward to the interview. And sir, come to the point that what is body language? Body language basically consists of body posture, and shows you're confident, and shows that you are comfortable with the panel or not. It is just meanwhile in the interview, it shows that you are comfortable, you have confidence, you can deal with the people in the future. It shows these kind of things. So body language consists of this.
Very good.
That's
Anybody else? Danush, would you like to speak? Danush, you are from which state? Tamil Nadu?
No, sir. I am from Karnataka, sir, Bangalore.
Karnataka, Bangalore. What is your degree?
Sir, I'm currently pursuing MCOM, sir.
Very good. Now, tell me any points you have in mind regarding body language.
So,
In
well, I
interview.
believe, yes,
Yeah.
sir. So, coming to the point, in interview, it's all about your personality, how you showcase about yourself without telling verbally to the person who's taking interview. And moreover, it's how you behave, whether it's your hand movements, your eyelid movements, your eye contact with the opposite person. Okay, overall, it should look like you are confident and you can take up the work and you will be responsible for the work. And so these are the main things I believe, so which makes a candidate to have a good body language and also convince the person who's taking interview. That's what is my take.
Good. Ashwani, sorry, Danush. Next, Sri, would you like to say something, Sri? Sri, are you there? Sri, are you there? No. Then Realme X2, would you like to tell something? Okay, you are all not talking. Then what I can do, I have to go ahead with the video. Yeah, I am going ahead with the video. Please be watching, and any doubt comes, you tell
See,
me.
the first and foremost thing required is your good looking or good etiquette. Good etiquette, then communication, then hard work, cooperative, and you must be a quick learner. Say you must be able to present yourself nicely, and then you must possess good business etiquettes, and also have good communication style. Communication style must be hard working and must be cooperative and also a quick learner. Say what else is required is you must be honest. In any interview, what is required is the person, they expect you to be a honest person, and also you must possess analytical.
See, honest person means you are expected not to tell lies, because if you tell one lie, you may have to tell further lies. So please try to speak truth.
Skills, and you must be target oriented also. You must be target oriented. So the only problem is all these good qualities have to be exhibited by you within the interview time of say 7 to 10 minutes, maximum 7 to 10 minutes. Within that time, the duration of interview normally is 7 to 10 minutes, and 5 or 7 or 10 questions are asked.
Yeah. Invariably in Federal Bank, Karnataka Bank and all, maximum 15 minutes. If you are really good and you talk nicely, you are able to communicate well and you answer all the questions, sometimes the interview may go till 20-25 minutes. Otherwise, take it that it is only within 10 minutes, you have to create a good impression.
And your personality is tested. See, during the interview, maximum 7 to 10 minutes. Within this, they will be asking you 5 to 10 questions, and your personality is what is tested. They are not testing your banking knowledge because that is already tested in the examination. However, there may be some questions regarding that. This interview is a test of personality. Interview must exhibit your, say, interview is a test of personality. Remember, here they are testing you whether you will be fitting in for the job for which you are applying. They must reflect the qualities needed for, say, a bank officer. Let us say for a bank officer, or say an IAS firm.
No, why I am struggling here, it is because this was recorded after the decision was made that in the government banks, there is no interview for clerks. Now we have interview for clerks only in private banks like Federal Bank, South Indian Bank, Karnataka Bank and others. And in government banks, we have interview only for officers post. That is why I am struggling there how to explain.
Okay, then these are the main points that are required to be kept in mind. Now, these are explained in detail. For example, the appearance. Appearance, why appearance is important? Say, appearance, the way you present yourself, the way you have groomed yourself, dress makes it more important. Dress is also important. And in Tamil, we have a phrase that a man is judged 50% by the dress that he wears. So the way you dress yourself is important. It's because the human mind receives in 10 seconds impression about you. It will decide the moment you enter the room. After tapping the door, you are entering the room, and then within 10 seconds, the interview panel will be able to decide whether you are a friendly person or an enemy or a fatal, that is a person who is very bad. They can decide it, the mind will decide it within 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds. So when you go for the interviews, avoid wearing black color dresses fully. Black color dresses avoid. Dark color pant हो सकता है, but shirts dark color नहीं होना चाहिए. And avoid sport shoes. Boys are advised to avoid putting sport shoes, and also avoid putting chappals. Sandals, please avoid putting sandals. Ladies can wear, say, traditional dresses like sari or whatever is the dress in your locality or area. You can wear that. Ladies can wear traditional dresses or Punjabi suit or Western style trousers and shirts and coat. Avoid sleeveless shirts and all that, and do not wear high heel sandals, and with trousers it is advised you must wear shoe, and always put a socks whenever you wear a shoe also. When RRB clerk posting happened Tamil Nadu, I don't know, sorry, I am not aware about it now. Let us wish it will come early. Yeah, you must avoid say jeans. Both boys and girls avoid wearing jeans. Avoid.
Now, if you ask me what is the reason for this, there is no reason, but that is the tradition that is followed. Avoid wearing jeans. You know, in the once you join the bank, possibly you can wear a jeans and go. That's not a problem. That will be accepted. But even then, you check up there in your bank what is the culture followed. You go by that culture. That will be better. Any questions at this stage for some of you? Anybody? Any questions? No.
Avoid wearing t-shirts. Avoid wearing revealing dresses. थोड़ा transparent होना dresses avoid कर दीजिए. But of all that, what is more important is smile. Smile. It is easy to say, but smile आना है. आपको tension होगा, आपको nervousness होगा. You should not exhibit that, but smile. Okay, that's right. Then the business etiquette is that you must. Business etiquette is very important. First and foremost, business etiquette is reach the venue on time. Do not reach the venue delayedly. So, and for that, ensuring that, say, reaching the venue 10 minutes earlier, if necessary, you visit a day earlier, check up how long it takes for travel and all that. People going from outstations, it is advisable for you to reach the interview venue one day beforehand, though it may involve expenditure in accommodation and all, because you will have relaxed the time before you. Okay, so reach on time. Then when you enter the room and say, wish them good morning, good afternoon, and say good afternoon. And when you enter the room, you must enter the room with smile, and you must have your folder in your hand like this. You can't keep it like this. You can't keep it like this. You can't keep it like this. Keep it like this. Then you enter the room. You just wait for them to say, please take your seats. Then you sit on the chair and move the chair without making much noise. And your leg should be kept more or less 90 degrees. It cannot be 45 degrees. You can't keep it just in front of you and all that. 90 degrees. And
Yeah. Here, before that, I just checked up in the dictionary. What is business etiquette? Business etiquette refers to the requirements and expectations of social and business behavior, practices and conduct that are prescribed by social convention and a code of ethical behavior among professionals. It basically boils down to demonstrating good manners, nothing else. Demonstrate good manners.
it must be kept on floor. Or if there is a, say, provision before in the table, interview table, you can keep it on that. But then it should not result in your putting it in degrees, say 40 degrees, 30 degrees and all. Legs should not be crossed. Legs should not be crossed. And no crossing of arms, fingers. Then you thank them while sitting. You thank them while sitting. Thank you, sir, like that. Then when you start answering questions, do not repeat the same words. Do not repeat the same words. Yeah. This is very important. Do not repeat the same words. And you are not supposed to use yeah and all. Slangs should not be used. I have seen many people using the words actually, basically, frankly. Please avoid using those words. Avoid using thanks many times also. No, don't use every time you don't say thank you, sir, and all that. See, you will not be asking for snacks, tea, and all that. By the time when you go inside that hall, inside that room, when if the tea is being served, the interviewers sometimes offer you tea or coffee. And if you are used to that, accept it and say thanks. And if you don't have the habit of drinking tea or coffee, then say, sorry, no, sir, thank you. Say like that in a very nice way. And regarding the questions, regarding the questions, do not answer the questions immediately. It is not rapid fire quiz. Tuck, 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 tuck. You are asked a question, retain it in your mind, analyze, then give your answer. Take 1 or 2 seconds to analyze. And if the questions are not clear, tell them, sir, the question is not clear. Please tell me. Ask for repeating the question. Then coming to communication, which is very important, say communication, as you know, it is decided in 2 ways. One is verbal and non-verbal. The way you enter the room, the way you wish them, the way you take your seat, the way you look at others. These things matter a lot. They are all non-verbal. Verbal is what we are talking. For example, when you talk in an interview, your communication must be clear. I don't know whether I think I'm making it clear now. So the communication must be clear, audible. You can't talk to yourself, and it must be soft. You can't talk like what I am doing. I am doing here because I'm giving a lecture to you. But even some people have the habit of telling even this in a nice way. It should be soft, slow, and steady. It should not be very fast. No monologues. Don't use one words. Don't use some fillers and say yes, no, like that and all that. That must be very clear. You can't use single word answers. And most important thing which I told you earlier is also do not use slangs. Slangs which we use normally in WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all these places. Such languages should not be used in interviews. They should not be used in interviews. If you are not aware of it, you may be using it. Please remember to avoid slang language. Then do not use weak words. Do not use weak words. Weak words mean the words that have not much of a meaning. Like say talking about my family, sir, talking about my college. If you want me to tell about my college, such words should be avoided. No, they are not communicating anything important. So avoid use.
The point I am trying to tell here is, by such phrases, you are not communicating anything relevant. So answer to the points. You can't use the words like, if you ask me, my thinking is like that should be avoided. Yeah.
Using weak words, and don't use words which may tell them that you are not definite about the answer. You are not clear about the answer. Do not use such words. Regarding language, normally many interviews are conducted in English. If you are not comfortable in English, आप हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं.
No, this is
You can.
only this is for IBPS and SBI interviews. Mostly in Karnataka Bank and Federal Bank, they will talk to you in English, but sometimes they may ask you to talk in your language. For example, people from Jharkhand, they will ask you to speak in Hindi. People coming from Karnataka, they will ask you to speak in Kannada. Yes,
sir,
please.
Sir, I want to ask one thing. Sir, how to greet them? Means when we enter the hall where the panel are sitting, then how to greet them?
Yeah.
Means
You,
while we
yeah,
sit on the
no,
chair
not
or
no. You while entering itself, you will look at them and say, "Good morning, sirs." You look at the chairman. Are you seeing? Am I visible to you?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So you will enter the room and say,
Sir,
"Good morning, good morning, sirs." You look at the chairman. Then, if there is a madam, you look at them. Good morning, madam. If you say sirs, it will take care of all the others. Now, luckily, in your case, Federal Bank control only 2 people interviewing, or maximum
sir, in
3.
Karnataka Bank.
Karnataka Bank also maximum 3 people, not more. Not like our
Okay,
IBPS where you have 5 people, 6 people. Not like Food Corporation of India, 9 people. Coal India Limited, 10 people interviewed. Most of them IAS. So where here it is not so. So you will tell them, good morning, sirs, smile. And also look at the madam and say, good morning, madam. If you are entering in the afternoon after 12 o'clock, you can wish them, good afternoon, sirs. Sirs, yes, must be there. Then look at the madam and say, good afternoon, madam, like that. Soumya, your doubt is clear, and
yes, sir.
you are wishing them and entering, and don't tell. I don't know what will be the size of the, distance you have to walk before reaching near the table. If
Yes.
it is too lengthy, it is not right for you to wish them at the beginning itself. So as you smile and walk, when you come nearer to the table,
Chair.
before say a chair, 2 or 3 feet before the chair, you can wish them.
Okay, sir.
Correct? Very good. Any other doubt regarding this? Yeah.
Start a question answering in English, then switch over to your local language also. Because in
No, the famous question for Federal Bank and Karnataka Bank is, they will ask you to talk in your language for 1 minute or 2 minutes. After all the interview is over or before they are going to complete, they will tell, come on, please talk on any subject of your choice for 1 minute, for 2 minutes in your language, in your mother tongue. For such instances, you must all be prepared to talk about a positive experience and not a negative experience. Do you follow? Yeah, very good. Now continue.
interviews, they are
Sir,
not
I have
bragging
doubt.
about the language.
Yes, please.
Sir, like when they ask us to talk in local language, how should be our local language? For example, I am from Tamil Nadu, sir. It should be some
Then,
like local slang, or should be in Sendamil.
you know, I mean, it is day-to-day language, not
Day-to-day
very
language.
much day-to-day language, not தூய தமிழ்லாம் தேவையில்லை.
Okay,
Pure
sir. Okay.
language is not required. And basically, the problem is which topic will you choose and talk? That is where the problem comes. And
Okay, sir.
so, are you going to talk about politics? Are you going to talk about banks? So, I would suggest you talk about the position of economy being in a positive way, something like that, or
5 trillion economy is
yeah,
similar
or
to us.
if you know about Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, then talk about the objectives of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. So like that, everybody should not talk on Pradhan Mantri. So likewise, if you know some topic like this, then and if there is some relevant thing happening, for example, if you are in Chennai, right, today or yesterday, if something is being talked about, you can, and you are from my place, Mylapore, you can talk about the festival that is taking place there, Aruvathu Movar, that is a temple festival. If whatever relevant to your place, you can talk about this. அறுபத்தி மூவர் திருவிழா இன்று நடக்கின்றது, இது கபாலி கோவிலில் நடக்கின்றது, இதற்கு முந்தைய நாள் தேர் திருவிழா நடந்திருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி சொல்லி நீங்க பேசலாம்.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
whatever way you are feeling comfortable, but my experience shows that boys and girls, they struggle even to talk in their own language for 1 minute. So be ready with the topics. That is why I am asking you, whenever you have time, please go through groupdiscussionideas.com. All of you know that group
No, no, sir. We do
discussion.
not know.
Acha, you don't know? Groupdiscussionideas.com. Write down GROUP
Yes, sir.
DISCU
Hmm.
SSION
Yes, sir.
ideas
Okay, sir.
.com. You
Is
put
it a
it.
website?
It's a website, Pakka website,
Yes.
giving topics about group discussion. But you may think, sir, there is no group discussion for our class, for our interview. Why should I study? You will study that so that you come across, say, this is what it is. I will show you. Group discussion ideas.com. This is that site. Some of you might have seen it. This is what it is. Are you seeing on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Group.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's visible.
Yeah. See, here it is latest posts. Very important topic, you see. Electrical vehicle adaptation in India. Likewise, the topics are all given. Current affair, GD topics, all GD topics. Close. all GD topics. See, so many topics. And in fact, I have given yesterday or day before yesterday list of topics. You have seen that in
No, sir. I joined only
in,
from today.
in our what is that? In our Telegram page, I gave it yesterday or day before. Today also, I have posted so many videos of interviews. Just a minute. See, this is the list. A big list. Here, all these things can be used for asking question. Is China a threat to Indian software industry? Role of UN in peacekeeping? Position of women in India compared to other nations? Environmental management? Then war on Iraq? Then I think I am repeating certain things here. Then how to deal with high oil prices? Now today that is the topic. Today the topic is that the oil price, which is now around $77 per barrel, is likely to go up to $100. So because they are reducing the production. So just go through this. Maybe I have repeated some questions. Excuse me. Science is a boon or bane. Should India sign CTBT? Or religion and politics should not mix? Likewise, these questions are there. Please go through that also.
Yes.
Now we will,
Yes, sir.
yeah, we will continue with this. Yeah.
They only want you whether you are suitable for the post, whether you can talk nicely, whether you can communicate what you have in mind. It is suitable for you, and non-verbal communication, language, whatever is suitable for you, take it. In the non-verbal communication, what is more important is the smile. Smile. You're not going to smile like that. No, just a smile. That is laughter. Smile and establish eye contact. Video eye contact, that's what they say. Everybody must feel that he is being looked into or he is being recognized.
No, here again, it is easily said, but very difficult. Some of us are brought up with a lot of shyness, and we may not find it convenient to look at others easily. But thoda practice karna hai.
Then you must remain cool, calm, composed. It is easily told but difficult. You must remain cool, calm, composed. You should not exhibit your tension, nervousness, and you must be appearing confident. Avoid nervousness. And supposing panel member laughs at you, you also laugh, you also smile, not laugh, smile. Establish eye contact. Avoid window shopping. Window shopping means what? Say I am in this room, I am looking at that light, I am looking at that AC, I am looking at that door. Such things should be avoided. समझ गया? Avoid window shopping. As I told you, video contact, video eye contact. You must establish video eye contact. Video eye contact का मतलब moving, and everybody must feel that he is being looked into. Avoid looking at window, fan, table, chair, curtains, and speak clearly, loudly, softly. So this is what is more important from the angle of, say, body language. And thereafter, further things are depending on the topic for the post for which you have appeared. They will be asking questions relating to, say, banking, your family, you say yourself, your college, your native place, what I told in my previous video. and also about banking, current affairs, etc. Be prepared for those questions. And if you answer them nicely, well, for example, if an interview is taking place today, let's say now in the next 2 or 3 days in Chennai, then they may ask situation of corona in Chennai. Then how do you manage?
This was done about 2 years back.
How is it in your locality? What are the steps government is taking about corona? And what do you think are the recommendations you would like to give? Likewise, they can ask some questions relating to what is happening now. And sometimes they ask questions relating based on questions that are appearing in the newspaper of that day also. So be prepared for those questions.
Yeah. If anybody is going for interview in the near future, you must know about the G20. You know, under G20 itself, so many questions are there. News on air. If you search newsonair.com, please look at the screen. Here you see the newsonair.com today talks about say various questions like G20 Empower 2023, advancing women empowerment for economic prosperity. Then G20 initiatives to foster business partnerships in Northeast India. India G20 presidency puts adventure tourism in the spotlight. So likewise, you search in Google for G20 and try to know as many points as possible about that, because I think they have asked in today's interview also about G20. So you must be prepared for that.
Based on previous day newspaper news or that day's newspaper news. I suggest while traveling, you watch say through YouTube live news channels, maybe in your local language or in English. That will be better. So that will make you get more confidence. So these are the points I wanted to share with you. And let me again repeat, the credit for this goes to Professor, not Professor, I mean, we can call him Professor. He was also a banker. He has served for more than 40 years. His name was T.C. Jain. He is no more. This video I found in, say, one of the channels and Banker's Way. So I thought it is good to present the important points in memory of such a great person. He has talked very nicely, and I thought I should communicate to you. Best wishes. Thank you. Best wishes to all of you. Thanks for watching the video.
Yeah. So that much for this video. This must be sufficient. Kindly go through per day at least. You may not be able to watch all the videos. Watch at least 5 or 6 videos per day. 10 days, 50 videos. And have a notebook, take down notes. Then you will revise the notes only second time. You will not go through the points. So this is the point I thought I can tell you about this thing. And this is that EV adaptation, India-Japan relations, then use of AR, VR, defense sector and all that. So please go through that group discussion ideas.com also. Tomorrow when we meet, tomorrow class will be at 8 o'clock. Is it okay for you to come at 8 o'clock? Because all of you are studying in college. You will not be able to attend the daytime classes. That is why I'm having it in the night. And today I had it at 10:30 because I was supposed to have a class for SBI at 8 o'clock. That SBI interview is over. So only concentration hereafter will be Karnataka Bank and the Federal Bank plus SIDB also. So now what I would tell you is that we will meet at 8 o'clock. Some of you who are in the hostel, kindly make it convenient either to take before 8 o'clock or
Sir,
after
make it,
8:45. Yeah. Tell me.
sir, if possible, make it at night or at 9, if possible.
9 o'clock means 9 o'clock means 9 11:30. 9 we will make it as 8:45 karega.
Yes,
Because
sir. It's okay. It's okay,
because
sir.
for me 8:45 if I start it will be over by no baba 8:45 karne se 45 minutes means 9:30. 9:30 means for me 12 o'clock. Correct. It 2.5 hours difference between you and me. Yeah. So that way, is it okay for candidates at 8:45?
Yeah, yes, sir.
8:45?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We will
Yes,
meet
sir.
at
Yes, sir.
8:45.
Sir,
Yeah,
sir, I have some general doubts, sir.
yeah.
So, like, I have done my master's in biotechnology, sir. Like, what
Mm.
should be my answer if they ask me how your graduation will help in banking?
That we will discuss on next class. We will discuss. No problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Next, any other question? That's not the same problem for everybody, Baba. Biotechnology. There is a book given to you. Bankers Adda 10 pages book. In that book, in the second, third, or fourth page, there is a question: why banking after engineering? You can apply the same thing here also. And if you search in my YouTube, why banking after engineering, you will get some videos. You can watch that and you can use the very same thing for you also. Even geography people, physics people, chemistry people, everybody can use the same thing and try to tell in different words. Okay.
No, like, why banking after engineering? For that, I have answer. Like, I'm interested in administration as well as a business, so I can go for banking. Like, what my graduation will help me in banking? What should be my answer, sir?
Only thing
Exactly.
is normally what we will tell there is no definite answer.
Yeah,
There
not
is no
yes, sir.
answer at all. There is no answer. However, we will tell while studying in degree, I have been taught about interacting with people, making a group, leading a group, and I also know about problem solving. I have developed good communication skills, and I'm good in problem solving. And so I will use all my skills in banking, and it will be of relevance here also. And
Yes, sir.
the confidence with which you speak is what is more important. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We'll meet
Yes.
8:45. I will post in the group also.
Kindly add me in the group, sir.
I will send a links and all to you. You can join through that. Not a problem.
Okay, sir.
I
Okay,
will
sir. Thank
What is your number? First
860
five. 1 minute. I
88.
will know. You are appearing for Karnataka Bank, na?
Yes, sir.
860
88.
Okay. I will send it to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.